Hey, so just checking in with you guys to see how you're feeling today. This energy is so strange. And I know that strange is such a great big word to use, but it's very different. And so we have a few things happening. So first of all, it's really quiet in the astral weather. I think we went up to a KP index of 4 on Friday. That was kind of like it, maybe a 2 yesterday, like very, very quiet. Schumann, again, like really quiet, nothing significant. Even when I tune into Mother Gaia's energy, there's like this, like spirit's just saying hibernation mode. So it's almost like that when she does that regrouping, right? It's like when there's like a whole bunch of chaos going on the surface, it's like she gathers all of her energy and she goes within, right? She does this regrouping. And we can definitely learn something from her when she does that, because we should be doing it as well. And we would, except for the unmeasurables on the planet right now. So when I say unmeasurables, I mean like there's nothing specifically showing up in the charts, but there's stuff coming in and we can feel it. And for those of us who are empaths and sensitives, we feel it, right? And this is very creative energy. It's very creative energy. It wants to communicate with us. It wants to explore with us. And it wants us to lighten the load. Like it wants us to let go of the density that's been holding us back. Which then brings us into, so we do have the full moon coming up, right? So tomorrow, and the energy's here already, you're probably feeling it if you are connected with the moon energy. But we have the full moon in Cancer that's coming through. And so I feel like those kind of like energies are coinciding together. They're connecting together. It's like this great expansion that's happening. This creative expansion that's coming through. And here's the thing that I want, and Spirit is showing us, because they're showing us this clearly, is that every single thing that we do, like even from like the dullest, like, if you have a 9-to-5 job that you have to go to, if you, have to clean your house, if you're like cleaning the cat box, all of these things that are just very human, right? They're just very, 3D dense human things that we have to do. Just do it with this creative flow right now. So meaning don't like get caught up in the, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My soul doesn't feel inspired. I should be an author, a singer, an actor, but I'm not. I'm working at, a 9-to-5 job somewhere. Try and get out of that, because Spirit's just showing me that every single thing that we are doing, especially now, is giving us opportunity to change our bandwidth, to change our frequency. So it's just in the way that we do it. And it's really cool because they were showing me this like strongly over the last couple of days, that we need to stop giving away our power to the needless tasks. And what I mean by that is like, when we're paying bills, when we're, stressing about money, when we're, worrying about this or that, all of that is like siphoning our energy. It's just siphoning our energy. And what they're showing us is that we're in a play field right now. We're literally in a play field. And you'd rarely see a child that's in a playground that is like stressing or worrying about, their turn on the swing, or they're not going to get a turn on the swing, right? Like that, it doesn't happen. Like they will just go, oh, somebody's on the swing. I'm going to go and do this right now, right? I'm going to go play right now. And that's what they're showing us that we need to do. There needs to be like more play in things. And I know it's balanced, guys, because trust me, I know my to-do list is like super high always. I'm writing the book. The book is being written, so I need to carve out time with that in between clients and all of this stuff. I get it. But we have to incorporate that play. The play has to be incorporated. And I wanted to just share, pay attention, really close attention to like the synchronicities that are coming up for you, the things that are showing up in your dreams, and then they're showing up in the waking state, right? And I love how this happens. And let me know if this has happened for you, where something will show up in a dream and then you completely forget about it, even though it was great and it was awesome, but you completely lose it. And then it'll be like the next day or the next couple of days, somebody says something that triggers the memory in the dream. And you're like, oh yeah, I had that dream. I had that. And when that happens, guys, if you like instantly just pause for a second and be like, thank you, like for the validation of that, thank you. When we do that, it's like, you know, our guides, our angels, the galactic beings around us that help us, that connection solidifies. It becomes stronger, right? They're saying wrong wording, not solidified, more flexible. It becomes more flexible. And it's in that flexibility that we expand together, we grow, they're just saying co-create, we co-create together. So this is like a really powerful time for us to be doing this. Like whatever's being on your like wish list, whatever's being on your like, I should really do that, or I know that I should be doing more of that. Now's the time to do this. Now's the time, because Spirit's just saying everything will come into fruition for you. This full moon, right? The full moon energy is about magnifying. It's the full moon in Cancer. It's going to be emotional. We're going to feel very emotional about things. We're also going to want to have like this sense of community, this sense of nearness. Let me know in the comments if this is something that's kind of come back for you, because I know for me, and I know on the spiritual journey this happens to a lot of us, where I was like just wanting to be isolated. Like I was just like, it was enough for me just to connect with my clients, you know, do my readings, do that stuff. But any kind of like outside connection was like, just wasn't interested. Like I just didn't have the energy to do it. I felt like it was draining my battery. So I did a lot of like, just like, you know, yeah, sorry, I can't go and do that with you. That kind of stuff. But now I'm literally feeling like this like need for a sense of community, but also like this sense of play. Like I want play dates. I want to have fun. I want to go, and I want people to be experiencing that fun with me. Let me know if that's shifting for you, because this is new and I'm feeling it come in because the frequencies are changing. The frequencies on the planets are changing. And you probably won't realize this with like all of the that's going on, because there's some crazy stuff going on in the planet and it's dark, but it's like in that darkness, there's like this expansion of light like it's never been before, which is, thank God that this is actually, you know, happening now, that we're actually starting to see this shift. Because I can tell you, for some of us who've been like waiting for a shift for like forever, for lifetimes, we were like ready to like call it a day. But I feel like things are starting to shift. Spirit's just saying momentum is starting to build. Let me know if you're starting to feel that. And if you're not feeling it yet, they're just saying, they're showing me that play. Start bringing some more play into what you're doing. They're saying lightening the load. This is how we lighten the load. We can't go into a full moon and manifest when we're carrying density, when there's a whole bunch of density. If you want help with that, next Saturday, we are doing a clearing. We are doing medical mediumship readings, and then we're going to do a group healing, bringing community together, helping everybody lighten the load. It's very, very powerful. Pop over to my website and register to join. It's next Saturday. All the links are in the bios. You can find my links. You can Google me, Jody Jones Psychic. I come up on Google. But it'd be great to join us. And we will be doing, it's going to be a powerful week. And I feel like Saturday will be like that, bringing it all together so we can like explore it together. Sending you guys huge, huge blessings.